sir. I am Rachel Nolasco Wanilio from PED 1B, and I will share my learning and ideas about your discussion earlier. And that means oral recitation. So I have picked 5 questions in 15 question choices. So the 5 questions is first, explain the concept of patriarchy and woman subordination in the relation to the documentary film and beauty and woman's bodies in Suri, Padaong, and Chinese culture. So in the culture of Suri, we're in African wear lip. So in the culture of Suri, we're in African wear lips plate as a symbol of beauty and status. So at the very young age, they started making a hole in their lower lips, stretching and make the plate perfectly fit. Believe that the bigger the hole and the plate you have, your mouth, the whole attractive you look, more gifts you receive on your marriage. So now, in the culture of Padaong, where women in their community wear rings on their neck in the documentary film. Based on the documentary film po. And said the purpose of the ring on the woman's neck is to protect their neck from the tiger. At a very young age, they started to put rings on their neck and still continue to add more rings to make the neck grow longer. The last is Chinese culture. So the video shows the old culture of mainland China, where women foot bind their feet. It is very popular in elite society. Shoes is made out of hand materials. It is very that only rich people afford, and it became a symbol of their status. Of women were foot bind at the age of 4, but others foot bind their daughter after they learned how to walk. The old woman who came on the peak, this practice still continue to their feet to show generation for old culture. The materials is used in the shoes is hard. Materials is stopping the growth of the foot by the spaces that made fold and look like shoes with a heel. So that is the number. Question number 2 is, what is art criticism? Criticism is a process of we are engaged in when we are looking at works of art, usually done by looking closely at art as much as we can from it. Assist painting and sculpture and the other pictures of are created for people to admire or think deeply. Criticism allows you to judge and work more objectively. Judgment based on fact of opinion is much stronger. True way of looking at artworks. Number 3 question is, what is the definition of success for an action painters? Means that I have all capability. Fullest. You love what you're doing, you will be successful. Success is really nothing more than the progress. Vision of worthy ideal. Or you have a vision. You want in your life to look life opening. Love to new challenges and able to and develop mental, spiritually, and professionally. For the question number 4 is, what is the significant role of psychology in the study of art appreciation? NASA. Significant role of the psychology in the study of art appreciation. Psychology of art is a scientific study. Emotional process created by sensory perception, aesthetic artifacts, as viewing a painting or touching a sculpture. It is an emerging multidisciplinary field of injury related of the psychology of aesthetic. Our history art is not meant to be at only for what it is meant to stimulate. Because you were to draw their own emotions, pull from their personal experience. When viewed, it is very powerful in its personal expressions, and it's naturally developed critical and innovative thinking skills. Art appreciation also teaches many important qualities such as listening, observing, and responding. All perspective having an art appreciation for also help us to develop an appreciations for each other and how we are all unique in our own ways. Learn to construct meaning and articulate their thoughts when they express and articulate their thoughts when they express and in their own words. Personal opinion about that they are feeling and thinking. Last question is, describe an art based from way of psychology. So the art based from way of psychology is the Gestalt principles. Ni-research ko po ni-research ko po sa YouTube yung Gestalt principles po. Yung nakalagay po na link doon sa binigay niyo pong presentation po. Gestalt principles apply to visual art. We can see that many colors, paintings, and shapes that can give us image symbolism, meaning, and ideas. And how does it work and forms? There are the similarity, nakalagay doon, proximity, and closure image. Symbolized as fruits, waves, animals, and things that we can see and imagine. There are Japanese drawings like how to draw a cat, and many visual art and psychological art that we learn categorized as a things imitation of representation. It have airplane ba yun? Airplane, tunnel, the cat under the cloth, Yeah. But if we can see that cat is a hat, like a hat. Yes, sir. Thank you po. That's all. That is my oral recitation. I'm sorry. I didn't memorize this because it's hard to memorize this. Hindi ko po kaya. Kasi po marami. And thank you, and again, I am Rachel Wanilio from BEd 1B.